Welcome along, folks, to another episode of Watch Graps with me. I'm Cutter, joined once again, and as always, by the man, the myth, the legend, Foxy, and Jonathan is there too. And our special guests joining us once again. We have Katey Harvey and Phil Boyd. How are you doing, guys? Great to have you back.
We're good, yes. Rumble time.
Yeah. You all set for another session of the Royal Rumble as we search again for the best Royal Rumble, in our opinion, ever. And we have another great one for you tonight, don't we, Jonathan? Fill them in, boy.
Yes, I will. Thank you, dear. So we're going old school for this one, lads. We're going to 1994, and if you want to feel old, I was 3 when this Rumble happened. But
you son of a bitch.
Yeah, there you go. But this actually Rumble is sent in by Amy, who obviously is in absentia tonight. But this is her pick, and it's famous for having 2 winners of this Rumble. So this is what has us in this mood, I suppose. If you like both Brett and Luger, then this is the Rumble for you, lads. So yeah, we're gonna watch along. So guys, hopefully you have your links.
I've never heard of somebody both being a huge fan of Bret Hart and of Lex Luger.
Yes,
not
it's
really.
Very much like the red pill and blue pill.
Katey is that mystery person.
I really like Lex Luger. All right, I'm not ashamed of it. So
to be fair, look, Lex kind of got hard done by everywhere he went.
Yes.
He always seemed to be like on the cusp of fucking greatness, and then something or other would just stop him.
You see, when he came to WCW, he was presented as such a big deal that in my head, like little 6, 7-year-old, 8-year-old me, he was the fucking man. I was like, oh my God, who is this? Like, you know, he was brilliant. So.
Oh, he was. He was he was their Hogan. Like he was going to be their big fucking superstar. I always remember seeing, and I know this is off topic, but I remember seeing a clip of him. No, it couldn't have been WCW because Bruiser was in there, but it was Brody versus Luger in a cage match. And Brody, for whatever reason, decided to stop selling and stop cooperating with Lex completely, to the point where Lex leaves the cage, which at the time, if you left the cage, you lost. Lex just leaves the cage and leaves because he's just like, I'm not dealing with that fucking. He's gonna fucking kill me.
You tell a story. Me and Foxy looked at each other and we both thought the same thing. So since when did Lex Luger beat the Ballymun Bruiser? That never fucking happened.
Yeah.
That would have been a cracking match.
When I say Bruiser, instead of thinking of Bruiser Brody, the first thing you think of is Ballymun Bruiser.
Yes. Exactly. Yes.
I weep for a generation.
I mean, feel free to come on the show, Bruiser, man. We'd love to have you on. But anyway. So guys, we should have our links there. So Dennis, would you like to count us in?
Yes, sir. And when we're ready, it's 3, 2, 1, play.
And we are ready for
Say a little prayer.
Oh, Vinnie Mac on commentary.
The Fink.
Yes.
No, I've never seen this Rumble before.
Ooh.
So this is exciting. This is all going to be new to me.
You haven't seen this one?
I don't think so. I mean, I could have. I forgot instantly. That is what happens to me. But I wasn't watching WWE until like 99.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're WCW all the way.
Hell yeah. Because she's a lady of taste.
Where the big boys play.
Right, fuck. It's nice to finally have somebody in here that was a fellow WCW supporter, all right? Fuck you guys. Right? I finally have backup. I constantly get picked on because I was a WCW fan.
I haven't said that.
Man, I picked the Monster Truck match for this WCW special. I know stuff about it.
I'm not gonna lie, like one of our upcoming episodes, I think it'll qualify as the shortest one we've ever done.
Yes.
simply
Very well
because of
be.
the topic. And holy crap,
Fucking
Scott Steiner.
hell.
Scotty.
The fucking state of him. Oh,
Damn.
it's brilliant.
Looks great.
Yeah. I'm loving the single, man.
He looks human
Yeah.
compared to
Jeff
what
Cobb
he.
there.
Samu. Head
Yes.
shrinker Samu. With, oh, it's Afa.
Yeah.
Alpha?
Afa, whatever you want to. Fuck you, Foxy.
It's important to get these teams right, Dennis.
Oh.
Scott Steiner trying to get him out. And again,
Like, I know we take, like, people take the piss out of Scott Steiner, but, like, the stuff that he actually came up with back then, unreal.
Yeah.
I mean, like, obviously, the Rana is, like, the Frankensteiner. It's his.
Mm.
Also, like, the
The
screwdriver.
Steiner screwdriver scares the shit out of me.
I love it. I absolutely love it. It shouldn't work, but it does.
One of the strongest men in all of WWF. And overlook. No, I thought he was going over.
But raw strength as well. Like, the guy was always just so fucking like a brute, strength-wise.
Scotty Steiner's trying to get him out.
I love the intensity here, like, where like he's really going for him, you know?
Gives up.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, I'm going to pretend to put you out now.
It's that amateur background that he had.
Yeah.
That's for sure. To the rope. Off and back by
Oh, very nice.
That was a weird whip reversal. He like did it with both hands
Yeah.
around his wrist. It was kind of odd.
He's
But
done that
also,
every
like-
time he's with. That's
Yeah, it's
I
kind
never
of.
noticed before.
I'm not the only one that thinks that's a bit weird. Then I look kind of like, I'm just like going like that looks really odd to me.
Yeah.
It is.
The brother.
That's Rick, the dog-faced gremlin.
What? Why did he get that name? Like the dog-faced gremlin.
Sure if Scott can hang on.
WCW, that's why.
Gonna be out of the Scott trying to hang on. It's
I remember his promo with Chucky. Fuck you.
And Rick Steiner wasting no time going to work on Samu.
I think that counts as a fucking cultural artifact. That does. It's like remember the time when Rick Steiner was a cookie? I do now.
And Samu
I was hoping to forget that.
is double team.
Gary Spivey and fucking
Maybe they wanna get him out. Maybe they
having
don't.
words there in the backstage.
Uh-oh. Belly to belly. Suplex.
Oof.
Scott and Rick
Their
Steiner.
double team maneuvers scared the ever
And look at
living
this.
shite at me.
From there,
Yeah.
Scott suplex.
They're just out to kill people.
They just fuck people around like it's brilliant.
I love them as a team though. Just two
Yeah.
big fuckers that,
Scott and Rick Steiner.
like, obviously there's amateur backgrounds there and everything, but
You never
Mm,
know.
the professional part is a bit questionable.
What's gonna happen?
Like it's the like I get it with the varsity jumpers and they're like more plain colors, but when they're like in this pattern, it's somehow more intimidating.
And here we go. How do you say the game?
Oh no.
oh, help him, you bastard!
Oh,
Jesus.
Isn't that how McFoley lost his ear?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that is. Yeah.
Or not? Scott
Holy
and Rick.
shit.
I guess not.
that was some sort of weird. That was Quang.
I thought we were gonna
That's
Oh,
see
fine,
brother
yeah.
against brother.
Yeah, Savio Vega in a mask.
That green mist coming out of the mouth of
Man,
Quang
94 was a
into-
weird year.
to Rick Steiner's face. Look at that. From behind, Quang all over Scott Steiner now. I don't think they want
Jesus, I can't get that thing out. Like, there was some sort of weird miscommunication there. He was like,
Yeah.
he went mid-rope and changed his mind halfway through or
Like, I
something.
forgot they had to go over the top. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I love the Steiners just stopping and looking at him. Like,
it's like what do you mean? You can't blame us for that. You cannot blame us. That's not our fault.
reminds you of that time Enzo knocked himself the fuck out.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Or he broke his ankle reversing a wrist lock. Did you ever hear that?
Yeah.
I couldn't get over that.
Yeah.
To be fair, I once nearly broke my ankle in a fucking roll up. Right? Okay, so I'm not gonna fucking judge anybody.
I don't understand like with the way main stage's like ring was.
Yeah, to be
near the
fair,
end.
it was in main
Yeah.
stage and it used to go whoop in the middle of the ring.
Yeah. So I can understand, but just the thought of it.
Owen Hart, my favorite.
Have you watched?
Or
Yeah.
one of my favorites at least.
Have you watched some of this stuff from Japan?
I have not, actually.
Very good stuff. Like, you get a better appreciation of what he could actually like of his range of ability. Because like obviously in WWE he was only like allowed to do so much. Like yes, he was a bit flashy at times, but you didn't see the full potential, as it were.
Yeah.
Remember that really weird period where he's like, I am not a nugget.
Yeah, I don't get that.
That was, it's just a phase he was going through. That's all it was. It's just a phase.
Who have we got?
I love hearing the stories of the ribs that he's pulled.
Yeah.
Are you? I know what you're thinking. Are you thinking some kind of whore? I knew.
So you have to give context, Dennis.
You have to give, yeah.
Please.
No, I'm going to leave it hang there.
No, because you have to explain it to them. Because otherwise, it's just going to be very random. It's like,
Yeah.
I won't go through the whole thing. It's Cornette telling a story about Stu Hart getting mad at who made out that there was some like
Bruce
love
Pritchard.
triangle storyline with Diane Hart and somebody
Sean.
else, and he was not happy, and he rang up asking who was responsible for making Diane look like some kind of whore on TV.
His impression, like Cornette's impression of Stu Hart was just unreal. Like Cornette thinks that it's a rib on him. It's actually the real life Stu Hart bringing him up
Oh, no.
to complain.
Because Owen gave him the phone.
Yeah. That's a shame.
Ooh, it's Big
He's-
Daddy Cool.
Look at that mullet.
That is
That's
glorious.
majestic.
And the narrow straps as well. What a man's a star.
Remember he was Oz in WCW?
I think he wants to forget those days, Foxy.
Yes.
You know, all things considered.
Again, that was purely that was because of the network. You know that, yeah?
Yeah. Then we had Vinny Vegas. Also want to forget that.
Wasn't it Mick Foley talking about it doing that character?
Yeah.
Really?
So,
Yeah, he sat him down apparently backstage one night and was like, "You're too big and you're too good to be a comedy character. Like you should be a killer."
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. I'm one of the few people. I liked Kevin. Again, this may be the WCW speaking to me. I liked Kevin Nash and I liked Diesel back in the day too. Like, I know he gets a lot of grief for fucking his quads and whatnot and fucking and booking himself and all that. I always liked the guy.
Yeah, me too. Like he was my favorite growing up. Like the Outsiders were just the absolute business.
fucking hell.
Yeah,
Park
no,
here.
like I agree with Katey. Like when I was watching WCW, like they were the coolest fuckers on the
Yeah.
planet. Like
They really were.
Well, Nash is in trouble
Jesus,
now.
Bob. What are you doing?
Punch in.
The confusion.
Jeez. Imagine being Kevin Nash go, what the fuck is this lad doing?
Like, what's scary is the fact that, like, Backlund can actually shoot. Like, Backlund is trying to shoot him out. And remembered, oh no, this is professional wrestling. I'm not supposed to get him out.
I just keep thinking of Nash just going, what the fuck is that? Jesus.
So what is that? Don't do it again. Oh.
I didn't know he got a rumble run like this. This is deadly.
Yeah.
They're presenting him like a star because they're gearing him up for.
Putting a plus one to this window straight away.
I know I said this last time, but who would have thought that hairstyle would make a comeback?
For some people, it wasn't a choice, Dennis. You know, with hairdressers being closed, like, you know. I don't have that problem, obviously.
Options are very limited.
Listen, the minute I started thinning, that shit was gone.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I was watching a little clip from the recent Wrestle Kingdom, and on the pre-show, there's like this.
Holy shit! Sorry.
Yeah.
Look at Billy Gunn.
Yeah. The smoking gun. Billy
Mullet
Gunn.
and mustache.
He had the dodgy tash.
Was that Billy
Fucking
Gunn?
gone.
That was.
Yeah, that was Billy Gunn.
Holy shit.
That was dodgy tash Billy Gunn.
Yeah, problematic Billy Gunn.
They
Fucking
did.
hell.
Oh, look.
Oh,
Lex getting attacked.
Oh, by
Lex
Haku.
Luger getting attacked instead of dead by the bell. Somebody stop him.
Who's with Haku? Oh, Kabuki.
Yeah.
Not a guy. Oh no, it's not.
Wait, that's not Haku.
No, it's not Haku.
Wait until Jack Tunney hears about this. He's going to be mildly upset.
Maybe Luger won't make it to the Royal Rumble too. I've got to take my hat off to
Look at that, those facials. Jesus, Jesus, Nash.
It's a long time to wait, to be fair.
Yeah,
You know,
he is fucking. He's just like
the camera's gonna be on you constantly. Like,
Yeah.
Austin had to do at least Austin got to sit.
Oh, lads, here we go.
oh,
Here's
it's
your winner.
Virgil.
Here's your fucking winner.
Yeah.
Oh, can he stripe himself? Here we fucking go.
Bill's
Yeah,
right. In
Come on.
Nash's head, he's just going, will you fucking ring the fucking buzzer already? I'm done fucking waiting.
Okay, Virgil, I know you're only here for 20 seconds, but maybe another for 30, please.
Hey, man, at this, was Virgil still in the midst of his, like, really over phase? There was a brief period where Virgil was ultra over.
Oh, that was a shoot. No way.
He just fucked him right out.
Yeah. There was no, like, nope, you're going, bye.
Oh, fucking Olive Garden for you, lad.
You can't make money off $1 Million Man now.
A cheeky fucker Virgil, right? When Phil would appreciate this, when Liverpool were signing Virgil van Dijk, like Virgil was getting himself over by pretending to be Virgil van Dijk, and like got like a rake of followers as a result. It's like, what? You literally can't do that.
Virgil, the wrestler, got a lot of followers, didn't he, or something like that?
That's it, yeah. All of them
mentions.
all followed him for like a week, and then got rid of him after that.
He had to put something out saying like, "No, just let you know, guys, I haven't signed officially for the
Oh, it's much.
Here we go.
Yeah.
That's a fucking crowd.
Look at those tassels.
Hell yeah.
Oof, there we go.
This isn't the one where March forgets how a rumble works, is it?
No.
No.
No, that was when you.
That's next year.
That's next year, sorry. He accidentally eliminates himself.
Yeah.
Good, what a man. He never got rumbles in the end, really. I mean, there was the Yokozuna's elbow that went for the pin.
Yeah.
I remember there was one, they had a Neil Mascaras in it.
That's
and
right.
He eliminated himself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
But it wasn't that because he wouldn't allow anybody to eliminate him.
yeah, pretty much.
The whole thing was, if anybody's going to eliminate me, it's going to be me.
I ain't do no job.
Eliminated 7 men by himself. He's breathing a little bit hard. I mean, Savage not doing that great. He's going to end up being number 8. You watch, McMahon. Randy Savage trying to get the big man out.
There's a man who, I mean, talk about gimmick change when he fucking went to WCW, or when he kind of went with the Macho Madness thing.
Yeah.
My God, like, that was really different.
Oh, Double J. Here we fucking go. Stars
I've
just
never
keep on
seen this
coming.
Rumble before. Like, this is my other childhood favorite.
With my baby tonight.
But again, when he went to WCW, he was a massive deal.
Yeah.
Like, Jeff Jarrett was the top dog. Like,
The chosen one.
Slap nuts.
I've told this story before, but my first ever wrestling t-shirt was a homemade Slap Nuts t-shirt because I couldn't get wrestling t-shirts in Dublin, so I made
That's
my own
brilliant.
t-shirt.
Oh.
I drew the little guitar on it and all. I think it's still in my man's house.
On. Okay, when we're back, I demand you wear that.
First show back at Fight Factory, no context.
Just
A homemade Slap Nuts t-shirt.
Kids got to understand. You know.
And yeah, no, Kay's right. Yeah, as far as gimmick changes go, yeah, he went from being. Now, again, you can argue it was because Russo liked him and all that stuff, but he went from being a mid-carder and like a solid, maybe upper mid-carder to a legit main eventer.
Oh, he was a proper big deal, and he was cool.
Yeah.
You know, like, he was cool.
Then when he started TNA, like he was like a main eventer there.
I like him.
Crush. Oh my God. I used to love Crush. This isn't Kona Crush though. This isn't happy Hawaiian Crush. This is angry, evil Crush.
With face paint.
That's how you know he's angry and evil.
Yes.
It's face paint.
He's
I've
back.
never been so angry to paint half your face. I know I've been. All been there, lads. We've all had those moments.
I wish wrestling gear was still this colourful and cool, you know that? Like, just watching everyone in this Rumble. I mean, I know my wrestling gear is all black, so, you know, I should lead by example, but...
What you need to do is replicate that Macho Man gear. That's what you need next. And then lead by
it's
example.
also so creative. Yeah.
This is part of the
and
thing.
Jeff Jarrett t-shirt. That's definitely the way to get
There you
over.
go.
This is part of why you see I've kind of settled on a kind of a clown gimmick, and this allows me to wear all of this beautiful shiny sparkly colorful things.
The way to go. There was a period in Ireland where I swear to God, I think every wrestler in the world, well, definitely in Ireland, was wearing red and black.
Yep.
That was just
red and black test
everyone.
was like a uniform.
In fact, when I ran the gimmick by Foxy, that's what he said. Don't wear fucking red and black. Anything but red and black.
Yeah.
There you are, Dennis, now. Right on cue.
Hey.
It's your guy. Doink and
No,
dink.
that's not my guy. My guy was Matt Bourne as Doink because he was fucking brilliant. As evil Doink.
Creepy.
As creepy as shit Doink. This was this Lombardi or no? This was Kearns. This was Steve Kearns was playing him now. I think.
I'm trying to get it from the face.
Yeah, no, I think it was Kearns at this point with Dink.
Yeah.
Take notes, Dennis.
Yeah. What
I'm my fucking.
Nash falls for it immediately, and then Crush leans into it to see, oh, what's happening here? What the fuck do you think is happening?
What did he spray in his face?
Oh, come on, man.
Come on, you're not actually not wrong. Like,
And now, look at this. Diesel and Crush, who were humping each other earlier on.
well, it's Unite.
I hate that could actually be a tag team nowadays.
Well, it's Unite, yeah. Level.
Who was it?
Ah, Luna, my favorite.
Nice.
And the ring is starting to fill up with
Sorry, I love Luna Vachon.
The fucking star quality in this Rumble has been pretty decent so far. Like,
That's over 300 pounds.
no wasted spots so far, really. Outside of Virgil maybe.
Diesel inviting Bam Bam in.
And the great thing is, like, I love surprises, and everything's a surprise to me in this one.
I don't remember it. It's different. That's cheating.
Crush along Bam Bam. One-on-one against Dart. And it looks like Dart is going out.
Oi, not nice bump.
Oh Lord.
That was a big one.
Yeah.
Over the top rope. That's a long
Oh,
way
hello.
to fall. Wait a minute. They're trying to get Bam Bam out as well.
Looking at Doyne's gear, that can't have, like, this is down to what we were talking about the other day. Like, that's a full body suit again. That can't have been overly comfortable to wear.
See, the thing that I love about gear in this era as well is there's so many different silhouettes. Like, even there, like, you've got like 3 completely different silhouettes. Everyone now is like trunks or long tights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so interesting to do all these different shapes.
There are no friends, McMahon, at the Royal Rumble. Only enemies.
Like
And
you
all
can't
works
go,
with the character as well.
And anything does
Like,
happen.
it makes sense for them to be wearing that certain type of gear, whoever they are.
like I was talking to you, Dennis, about it. It's like the Nash like pants. Like
I've actually settled on that now from your suggestion. So to give context,
He's certainly filling up with some serious.
in one of our little chats the other day, Foxy was kind of helping me with some character work and stuff like that, and we kind of decided to go essentially with what Nash is wearing, a singlet and the kind of fringed pants, but more color and more kind of vibrancy to it. I think it'd be good because I'm also a big guy, so I think it'll play nicely off it.
That's it. You always have to work.
different silhouette. Definitely a way to go.
Yeah.
Plus, anything with tassels, I'm fucking all in.
no one's wearing tassels.
Oh
Here
yeah.
we've got like a different set of gear here again now. Like, they're just completely different. And actually, the Scrapper Mania that got cancelled, I had a red and black version of those dungarees to wear.
Really?
No way.
That's brilliant.
Katey Harvey on a mission. I like it.
Holy shit! I'm sure you can get Mo to like wrap you to the ring. He's not doing much
I'd
these
say
days.
he's available, yeah.
You know?
I think that'd work.
Now, this wasn't the inspiration. I want to make that clear.
I don't know.
Spark plug.
Sparky!
I got it because the reference in the last Rumble. So what, we 2 crossovers now from 2007.
That's actually I was just gonna say we got the world's largest love machine and hardcore Holly.
World's meanest stock car driver.
Man, do you remember when Mabel nearly fucking caved in Kevin Nash's sternum?
He did that twice. Like he caved in like Kevin Nash, and he like caved in take his head as well. Like.
Yeah.
When Nash was his telling of it is fucking hilarious. Where he's like, "All right, I know you like doing this thing, but could we not? Because I'm actually a bit sore." And he said, "Fucker just did it anyway. He just sat on him." You know?
Well, all his weight.
Yeah. Oh, if you ever look at how he does it, he literally just kicks his legs out and just sits on you.
Yeah. Oh, well.
It is weird not having the music. Music?
Yes.
What the fuck? The music. Jesus Christ.
But in a way,
Words, English.
it's good because you can hear Kale Popcorn then instead. Like if someone properly like something serious comes out, you hear a crowd like really scream for them.
Yeah.
So is this after their bodyguard shtick?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
This would they would have broken up, but I think their feud was pretty much done at this point.
Oh
No.
Katey's devastated.
Just think about how many points to dock, to be honest.
Maybe the 14.
Not enough, Kevin Nash.
Ran out of diesel.
They really wanted to turn Mabel into a big deal back at this time. Like,
You did get King Mabel after all.
and then was put into a main event feud with Nash actually again for the title. Who we got?
Mo.
Oh, it's Mo.
No, lads. Here we fucking Mo.
Oh, Jesus. You waited all. You knew he was in this match, and you waited to say that little pun, haven't you?
No, not at all. Not at all. It's just like I just have these things on the Mo.
Ah,
I've never seen this person before in my life.
Mo.
Yeah.
Mabel and Mo.
he was one half of the tag team with Mabel, Men on a Mission.
Hmm.
I appreciate
King Mabel and
it.
Sir Mo. wasn't
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hence the, frankly, and I'm not even being fucking funny here. The fantastic coordinated outfits.
Yeah.
Is that a hand on the back page? That looks like to be more than height.
It's like a peace sign, I think.
Peace sign.
Yeah.
It's a 2. My favorite number.
'Cause
Yeah, but the same Foxy, you nicked your gimmick.
Yeah.
Have word.
Well, I was 4 at this point, so yeah, I don't think I could say much.
You're clearly born to your referee. Clearly.
Jesus Christ, that's the fact that I'm fucking older than all he is pissing me off.
I don't know, lads. I don't know if you're around to see Space Killer.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I was there. I was there for that. We all remember the language of mask. That was fun.
It was like when you get a cheap Deadpool costume following.
White and black.
No, it was red and black. I think.
The red and black.
Yeah, it was red and black.
Oh my god! I never realized that was you. I've been.
He's still sure. You still have the mask there, Foxy, don't you?
Yeah.
You showed it to us the other day. No, he has it. Honestly.
That's. Now, be honest. Who did you think Space Cadet was?
A boat. So.
Were you going for Deadpool when you made the red and black one?
No, it was just by chance that a friend gave me a bodysuit just to get me by, because I was too cheap to afford a fucking singlet.
That's brilliant. I'm so happy.
We've blown Katey's mind today.
I just love it. I love it.
Yeah, Foxy was an actual lucha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love in Katie's head now. She has to rewrite all the
remember.
Irish wrestlers she thought were luchadors. She's like, right, so then he must be the Irish Dragon, but he was also the Irish Dragon. Right, who was Justice? Right, okay. Who was Death Wish? Oh man, that's all I needed.
Death Wish didn't wear a mask.
He tried.
So.
He tried to wear a mask. Didn't work.
No.
Like legit, I remember his time of like, right, he was unmasked for the first show, unmasked for the second show, then put on the mask for the next two, and then we've never seen him again.
Yeah. Oh, he was seen again. He was seen again in Fight Factory. He knocked me out. So like,
Oh, it was you who had the death wish.
Here's an interesting one for you. I was going to ask Phil and Katey, but I can open it up to Ollie as well. Is because I'm sure there has been. But has there been a wrestling event where you've either been in attendance or you've been involved in? We'll say involved in, where there's just a moment where you just look back and go, "My fucking God, what was that?" Like either cringe or funny or fucking. You're just left at a moment going, "What in the living divine Jesus was that?"
Every DCW show, literally
every
carnival,
DCW show,
a carnival of cringe. Like fucking, like Kev Dumpy is doing like streams of them on his Twitch, and like I fucking need to watch them back again. But I also need to like go to count them beforehand because I like tried to forget those 3 shows I did with DCW because like fuck, they were terrible. Like it was just my rotten luck that the first show I do, Thunder and Lightning like literally shoot on the owners and leave in the main event, and they walk. The second show was the championship chase show that had like 13 matches, and John Jennings cracked his head open on the fucking roof. And my last show doing sound, Jeremy Murphy told him, said to me, "We're gonna fire you and make you a character." So I had to call him a cheating cunt. So I'm looking forward to seeing that on stream. That should be fun.
I have one that I could share with Foxy because he was there too, which was MSW, and we were doing a rumble. I was ring announcing for it, and I had to ring announce. I had to stop the rumble in the middle of it and announce that a late entry had arrived, and it was the fucking Pope. The Pope, because this was during the Pope's visit to Ireland. Yes. And they decided to dress up Captain in a fucking Pope outfit and have him enter a rumble.
I remember that. It was fucking wonderful.
It's like Phil knows too well. He didn't work for DCW, but he knows the owner very well. He had a brief run-in with him.
The only thing that really got me about DCW, particularly when they announced their school opening up in the Dublin City Centre.
Oh,
and
Lord.
like he had started telling people how he's going to close down the gym and Bray, he's going to close down Fight Factory.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He pulled a lot of, like, he said a lot of fucking things, like a lot of big talk. And the funniest thing was just 8 weeks later, like, their school was closed, like, 8 weeks. They had 2 trainees, and, like, they couldn't afford to and shut down 8 weeks. And then you had your man, Jeremy Murphy, cutting a passionate promo saying, "Hey, wait for my life, I vote for this," and I was like, it was just gas. It was just a lot of lads around there who just wanted to play Vince McMahon, had no clue.
That is exactly what it was. I can speak from experience. Like, boy, like the phrase "worked into a shoot" was not fucking like cold water with them. Fucking hell.
Like, so what about yourself, Katey and Phil? Do you have any moments that you could just cringe at or laugh at or?
Probably one per show on average since I started. There was a show in England, and I told a story before about how I had to walk someone to the ring on a dog leash. His gimmick was that he was a dog, and I had to throw tennis balls for him to catch.
Oh my God.
I didn't know I'd have to do this till I arrived at the show, and they were basically like, "Look, in addition to your own match, we need you to do this," and I was like, cool.
So unbeknownst to Katey, she became a dominatrix.
Yeah, so that was kind of what it was like. I've flown to England, and this is a life choice I've made.
Becoming Linda Miles was not on my list of things to do. Or sorry, wait, she wasn't Linda Miles. What was she? Shaniqua?
Shaniqua with the Bashams.
Shaniqua, with the Bashams. Yeah. Jesus.
So you want me to throw this and you chase it in okay, cool.
Like, if you want me to pinpoint one particular cringe moment from those years, the best one has to be the flag incident. I think Foxy was on the card for that. I can't remember.
Yes, I know, because that involved me.
Wasn't it? Yeah, I couldn't remember.
Yes.
Yeah. So
This was the Green Isle, and
Yes.
triple threat match. Match ended, then a run-in happened.
yeah.
I got beat up, and then the Irish flag was then torn and placed over my body.
Oh
Ooh,
no!
spicy.
Now I recall I was doing sound on this one, and hilariously at half time, Ryan Smile was the lad who was tearing up the flag. It was him and the Dunn brothers, and so Ryan was the one to tear it, right? So at half time, somebody in the crowd who I can't remember, Foxy, you might catch me in here, was he a Gardaí or was he a Shinner? I can't remember who he was, but he was someone like really like adamant about
Yeah.
this shit. Like he just fucking stormed into the back like and
Yeah,
cornered
because like
fucking.
we had 2 traveller weddings on, and
Yes.
we also had people that were claimed that they were from a certain Irish organisation
Yeah.
that,
Oh, for God's sake!
and they expressed their displeasure, and a public apology had to be issued fairly quickly.
So Ryan, God love him, was happy.
Foxy's there just going, I just had it put on me. I don't fucking know anything about
I did. I
it.
did
You know?
nothing. Like the
I was lying there.
So like so
Oh, who
Ryan
we got here?
Here gets fucking called to the ring and has to apologise. He's there like in like fucking short and moccasins, going like, "I'm sorry, I tore the tricolour. It's part of the show. There's no ill intent." Like you poor fucker. Like honestly.
Wait, sorry guys, just to go back on subject here. Who have we got after coming in? Is that Martel?
That is Martel. Yes.
yeah.
Yes, it is. Sorry.
Is that Tatanka that came in as well?
Yeah.
It
Tanya,
is, yes.
Luger's in. Grey Valentine's in. If you count him.
Yeah, we got the Hammer. We got who's the guy that we thought was Haku earlier on?
I can't remember his name.
I can't see his.
He's chopping the hell out of Sparky Blood.
He's doing some tasty chops.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Sean ruined it.
it's like you're trying to get heat. Boom.
Nope.
Not anymore.
Mine now.
Look at you trying to get yourself over.
That's
You can't have that. Boom.
Not on my watch.
Man, I love Martel.
The gaps feel very short in this. It's only like 60 seconds.
Yeah, 60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 60.
They've done this twice now. Hey, there we go.
Oh, that's tough.
You don't see too many people do it. Like actually sell an earlier match.
Yeah. Properly too, like not just like
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, like, didn't Brett have a match early in the show?
Yeah, I think so.
For the life of me, I can't remember who with.
I mean, like I know with the previous, like when we did the 2007 Rumble, like Jeff came out selling his ribs, like because he had a match earlier in the night as well.
Yeah.
But you
Do you
don't
know
see
actually one recently that I remember vividly because I thought it was great because she did it the whole match was a few years back, but it was Ember Moon in the Women's Royal Rumble. She was the
Yes.
NXT champion
Yeah,
and
she
she
was
came
selling
out
the arm.
taped up and she sold her match from the night before.
Yeah.
Takeover, yeah.
And she did a fantastic job of it.
because it was
Yeah.
still real to her at the time. Because when she meant the main roster, it was just like, no, you can't be doing that.
Oh, she's back on NXT now, though.
I know.
She got legit injured in that Rumble, didn't she? She broke her elbow.
Yes.
You think that was where she did it? Yeah, and she was gone for a long time.
Because that was the Rumble I watched the night before my elbow surgery.
Oh no!
I seen that
Oh.
happen and I was like, oh. Yeah.
So in
You
a
were just like,
roundabout way,
there it is.
Ember Moon is to blame for what happened.
No, the night before my surgery, there was a week between the injury
All
and the
right.
surgery. So at that stage, I was sitting at home, propped up in bed with like a cast from my shoulder to my knuckles on both arms, watching
Yeah.
Ember Moon, not able to get to the remote and turn it off, just kind of like.
They're just like taking the TV away. Fuck it.
should have just. You should have sent her a picture going, Ember, you think you have it bad? Fucking, you know.
Could be worse.
The thing was, I didn't even want to watch wrestling, but I was like, Becky, I knew Becky was going to be in the Rumble, and I was like, I'll be kicking myself if I don't watch this Rumble. But I could barely get through. Like, I was just like, every time someone bumped, I was like wincing inside.
I was going to say, because like, obviously, what happened to yourself was extremely serious and fair play and much respect for being able to come back from it and do what you do to the level that you do. But there's got to be a moment afterwards where you're just like, I don't want to touch wrestling. I'm like it like probably like it makes me physically sick to fucking watch wrestling right now because I'm so fucking hurt. You know.
You know how I got back into it is the lads would come up on a Friday night. I had to go back to my mum's house, and we would watch old classic Irish wrestling. So,
wow.
We would literally just go on YouTube and find these really old Irish shows and like old Fight Factory shows, and we would just watch them all night.
Wow.
And that's how I got back into watching it. Because there's some classics on YouTube that you don't realise, so it's good to seek them out.
Fair point, actually. We haven't done an Irish wrestling special yet on Watch Graps, to be fair. Not a proper one.
Actually, it would be good to do one, like, impressive debuts or ones to watch kind of thing.
Yeah, that'd be good too, actually, yeah.
I already got one.
Me.
You haven't debuted yet.
Oh, damn it, Foxy, just wait!
No, but I've already got one in mind.
Okay.
Like,
I'll have to sit on
Justin
that.
Daniels and Fabio. When they debuted together was fucking phenomenal.
On Fight Factory, they had their debut match against each other, and it was really, really good.
nice.
Yeah, I was there for that match. It was good. Very, very good for the first outing. Very good.
What show did they debut on?
Was it this second?
Next gen, wasn't it? Was the show that was on next gen?
No, it was on one of the episodes. It was like our next gen division.
Yes.
Maybe in episode 2 or 3. Yeah, I think so.
I remember now.
Adam Bomb.
That'd be a good thing to have you on for, because like it'd be good to get your perspective on it. Like,
Yeah, something like that would be real fun. Yeah.
I mean, like, these are the coaches, so like, it's definitely a good thing to get the perspective of. It's like
right now, just class. you just take that clip and just keep playing.
Clip that. There you go.
Just class.
If you are looking for a hidden gem Irish match, the match that I love rewatching when I was injured was Justy versus Be Cool from an old Fight Factory gym show. Remember, Phil?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there's some really good, like, but we didn't just watch Fight Factory, we watched like loads of promotions, and it was really, really good.
Yeah, you're probably.
There's some great, like, I've seen stuff from like from some of the smaller places as well, not just like yourselves or the Irish School or anything like that. Like, there's some little gems around, like, for like individual things, for like, oh, this guy's character work is fantastic, you know, or you get little things here and there. Like, I've seen a couple that really fucking, I was just thinking, wow, like, a bit of polish and you'll be fucking on your way. Like,
if you ever want to see, because they're still on YouTube as far as I remember, but Mainstage still has a few of their early gym shows on YouTube from like 2010, 2011, and it's good to see some of the lads that were there, and then you can actually say, like, well, he's still kicking about, or they're not around, or like, why are they going with that gimmick? Why are they doing that?
Jay's debut against Nikki wouldn't be bad in MSW. Danny Cross and Nikki in MSW wasn't a terrible outing for a first match.
It's a good way to introduce people to. But I think it'd be good to see him and LJ go against each other in the singles.
Danny and LJ?
Yeah. I think they'll have a great match.
Especially now, Danny is looking fantastic. he put on a bit of weight and he's after trimming it down again. He's looking great.
Some people have used the time well to actually get themselves in shape. And
I am not one of them.
No. According to BMI today, like I need to lose weight. So yeah,
we're both
nice.
no,
that's a pile of bollocks, right?
Yeah,
if you put your BMI into an online calculator, it's like
literally have to be anorexic.
It doesn't account for muscle, anything like that.
Yeah, it's just a scale of density. That's all it is. It's nonsense.
Hitman and Tatanka working away. Adam Bomb.
Force pillars of WWF right there, folks.
Hey, Tatanka was a big fucking... He went on like a year-long undefeated streak.
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking referring to Adam Bomb and how... Yeah. Explosive it was.
Is this everyone in now?
I want to say yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, no, it is. It is. I think Adam Bomb was the last entrant.
Hey, you just count to 60. I don't see anyone else.
Well, I was just thinking I hadn't seen anyone run in a while, so.
They do that thing with the old SmackDown games. There's too many people in the ring. You want to clear one out, then no one can appear then.
And you know, actually, here's something a little unique about it is that, you know, when you get down to this kind of, it's rare to have this many people in the ring at the end of the match. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that Marty Jannetty's in there.
Fucking Valentine just fell over.
I think he slipped, yeah. That was
fucking terrible. Holy shit, like.
One of my favorite stories of them is, I'm sure you've all heard it, is Austin.
Slipping out the ring.
Yeah, where he says he was getting this, like he was so excited, he was meant to be like one of the last four. And he fucked it up. He just slipped and fell out. and
that's like greatest fear for a Rumble. Like if you're booked in, and
he said he had to somehow like get word to Sean because he was obviously involved in the end that he was fucking gone. And like,
I fucking remember that happened to Alex Riley one time, and because he was on the top rope, and he literally was like, I think someone gets whipped into his corner, and he just falls over, and like him and Miz had like this elimination spot planned up, and you can just like see Miz from the corner side just going, shit, there's our spot gone. Like what the fuck do we do now? Oh.
Look what they're doing to Bret Hart.
Marty Jannetty is still in there. I'd just like to reiterate that point.
In all odds and good taste.
Hart can hardly stand up.
Who was better?
I really like the kind of they've done a couple of like whoop.
Oh,
that was actually a really good elimination. That was a really cool elimination.
Oh, and it's ready gone.
They did a really good job of building up a couple of people in this Rumble. I think.
I can't believe Bret Hart is still in the ring. I can't either. I cannot believe it.
Like obviously they weren't back then. They weren't afraid to actually give people a strong outing. Like, even if they were gonna be in there for a short time, they capitalized on that time.
I love the way the Samoans never sold anything to the head with a headbutt. Like he was like he did the double headbutt and he just went nope. Like,
I can't remember who it was, but literally midway through a match, someone went up headbutt, and the guy was just like, "I'm Samoan. That doesn't work." He just bopped him out.
Was that Fatu, wasn't it? Eddie Fatu?
It could have been. It could have been, but it was just like, I just thought that was so random.
Back in the narrow? I don't remember that.
There you go.
We're down to the final four of the NCAA as
Final four.
Jesus.
Didn't no one notice him trying to slide back in.
Like, dang it. It's like he was really late to the music.
Jeez, look at his burst of speed all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, wow.
Oh. I like that, like, Sean and Brett are going like fucking like 80 miles an hour, and Luger's going like, what's happening there? Oh.
People do forget how long, like, Rikishi's been around. Like,
Yeah.
Too.
Wait, hold the phone.
Yeah, that's Rikishi.
Yeah.
Okay, learning so much in this rumble.
Phil's just like, oh, for God's sake.
And do you know what else? Rikishi was also Space Cadet.
Rikishi actually had a few.
What?
No, that's a lie. Rikishi's the Hollywood.
That's stop.
He is.
Stop.
Which now?
He makes fun of me because I thought Santino was really Italian for years. Like, years.
Well, Rikishi is Italian. And, like, do you not know that?
He's not Italian.
He is.
He's not.
He lives in Italy, you know. He's gone back to his family.
He's from the Madrid Fatus.
You couldn't even, like, give me an Italian city.
He's related to Roman Reigns, who's head of the table. And
Rome reigns.
Yeah.
Final two.
Lex looks the business, to be fair.
Fucking shredded.
This was pre-Lex Express, was it?
Oh, was it mid?
What?
Oh.
Boom. There we go.
And I love the way the crowd are like, what?
Because this is the first time this happened. Everyone's going like, shit, what happens now?
I'm trying to remember now all of Rikishi's gimmicks in WWF. So he was the Sultan.
Yeah.
And then he had like this street crime guy. Remember, he was like he was just Fatu, but he was like one of the what you call him, like the guardian angels kind of gimmick.
Yeah.
And that was actually Rikishi.
Yeah.
Okay, that's wild to me. Did people notice?
Yes.
Okay.
You should try Wikipedia sometime, Katie. You learn so much.
If it didn't happen, like if it's pre-1995 and was not in WCW, I don't know about it. Okay.
Never happened. That's a lie. Total fabrication.
I love this. They announce Lex and then they're like, no, fuck off.
You see, this is why you don't have VAR, because it ruins moments like this. You know, just like imagine having to roll back the tape again and again, get your lines out. You ruin everything.
So what happened at the Mania following this? Like,
So
who?
they determined that like they would both get a title shot, and then they flipped the coin to see who would go first.
Oh,
I think it was so Luger won, so therefore he got the Mania match. So that's why you have Brett against Owen, as far as I remember. Or no, sorry, it wasn't against Owen. That came later. Or was it? I'm trying to remember.
Was Yokozuna champion at this time? I think it was Yokozuna. So then Luger faces Yokozuna at Mania, and then the whole point of it was that if Luger beats Yoko, then he has to pay Express later on there. I think that was the whole thrust of the feud.
that's so interesting that they didn't just make it a triple threat.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, didn't Lex lost, then Brett faced Yoko and won. Is that when Hogan came back?
There's 20. There's 20.
Hey, it's Jack.
Now we can get some order in here.
Oh, finally, an authority figure we can trust. Jack Tunney.
You don't know Jack.
Let's go back and we have a
telling you, lads, if Jack Tunney was around today, like this shit, WWE would just knock that down.
I swear to God, lads, if ever there was personification of the term charisma vacuum, it's Jack fucking Tunney.
I don't know. I thought it was Luger, but I'm not too sure after that. I'm not too sure.
I looked at the excitement at the end of this rumble doesn't come from the wrestlers wrestling. It comes from the referees having a scrap.
Who's winning?
It was really well done, actually.
Okay, there we go. So the way it worked was, the WWF Championship was defended twice in the night. So Luger challenged first, and was disqualified, and then Bret Hart faced Luger again and won the championship. So Luger went first in the show, and then Bret Hart.
Is that when Hulk came back?
That was WrestleMania.
No, because Yoko won that one. Yes, sorry. Yeah.
Seemed fair on Yokozuna.
Would have been fairer to have them in a triple threat match where he could have lost the title without even being involved in the immediate decision.
Why didn't they just make Bret and Luger have a match? I suppose because they won the Rumble and that's the big deal about it, isn't it? Yeah.
That's the way
they should have just restarted this.
Yeah.
They are milking this for everything it's fucking worth.
Okay, listen to the crowd, like they're fucking hopping for it.
They kind of learned their lesson because, like, when it happened in 2005, like then it was just like, yeah, let's not try not to. But then again, we got the infamous moment of, yeah, it wasn't meant to happen.
Yeah,
but it did.
Oh, what a rumble!
That's gonna be on the list soon, lad. I think just to watch Vince McMahon's leg explode.
Oh yeah. Like, just imagine that. Like,
it wasn't just what he blew both his quads out.
Yeah.
So one blew out as he was getting in the ring, and then when he tried to stand up, the second one blew out.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Both the legs fall off. That's fucking impressive.
Like, he's giving orders while sitting down in the ring.
Sublime, like no movement.
And he's so angry.
And
could you imagine looking over at an angry, in pain Vince McMahon screaming at you while sitting down? You fucked up!
But no one has the balls to tell him. It's like,
you
fucked up.
If you look back at that, like that, you couldn't have planned better for their feet to hit the ground at the same time. In that particular with Batista and Cena, like they hit at exactly the same time.
Yeah.
Right, there we go.
It's very awkward to do. Like even the best kind of like planning and like timing, you can't. It is a freakish chance.
Just coincidence. So, with that done, for this one, Katie and Phil, would you guys like to start off the scoring for this one?
Oh, okay, right.
Now, take into account Diesel.
What are the pros of this one? I am. I got a solid Kevin Nash one at the start of this.
Katie got 25 surprises.
I really like that finish, and obviously because I've never seen it before, I'm probably enjoying it more than anyone else watching right now. But I like how they did that. I thought it's exciting and different. Okay, let me see. What might do? I'm going to deduct a point because Kevin Nash didn't win. Go 9. I like that rumble.
Yeah, I like it too.
Yeah, I like that one. 9.
Nice and high.
Yeah.
I won't be far off agreeing with you. There was a couple of things I touched on in it there as well that I really liked, where they built a few people individually. So, for instance, Nash got a great run where he was just eliminating people on his own, and he was the kind of sole survivor. It made him look great. Then he had Brett coming in obviously selling the leg after a grueling match earlier on, and he goes the distance and lasts it with Luger and all that. He looks like $1 million. The ending I thought was, especially for the time, unique. Like, it was very well executed, and people were generally kind of like, "Oh, what does this mean?" For the whole thing. I thought I was really entertained by the whole thing. So as far as Rumbles go, yeah, I'm going to go high as well. I'm going to say I'm going to go an 8.5. I enjoyed it.
Like,
Granted, I for the little bit of minuses, it's because same as last one. For me personally, I would have liked a couple of more surprises.
You wanted more doink, let's be honest.
That too.
Yeah, just be honest. Just like all we asked is on.
All he wanted was the 3 doinks. That's what he wanted.
I wanted Matt Bourne, Steve Kearns, and fucking Steve Lombardi, all in doink costume.
So for that, like, like watching it back, you have a better appreciation for it because, like what, like what was said is the fact that like people had a chance to be built individually, and even if they had a short time, they capitalized on it. So
yeah,
100%.
like it did what it was supposed to do, and what the original intention of the match was supposed to. It's to give you hints at what was to come.
Yeah,
like for certain people, and the finish, very unique. You couldn't have planned it that to go as well as it did. So an 8 for me.
yeah, I think I'm going to agree with Foxy on this one. I think for a Rumble, there was very little wasted movements. Like, it was packed with star quality. We kind of mentioned it there earlier on. Like, they really front loaded the Rumble with like big stars like Diesel, Owen Hart, HBK midway through, Virgil, obviously. Like, you can't really go wrong with those with stars like that. So
Virgil.
Yeah, goes without saying. But yeah, like, again, and the finish was fantastic. Like, it's the first time they've done anything like that, and it comes completely out of the blue. Because the way they've done it, like, they've made you anticipate, this is going Luger and Brett are going to go 5 minutes, whatever it is, and then they both tumble out, and the crowd are in the palm of their hand here, going, who wins? Like, is there a winner? And obviously they call it the draw. So the first time they've ever done that, and just executed so goddamn well. So I have to give an extra point on that front for the finish. So I'll be fair. I'm going to give it an 8.5 as well. I think it's a solid Rumble. Because I don't think there's anything you can really. Again, it would have been nice to have like someone like someone like surprising kind of come out, but I don't think you could have any like wrong with this one really. It was just a solid enough Rumble, and it did the job. So yeah, 8.5.
Nice. So what are our standings? Where does that put this particular Rumble in the rankings so far?
Well, it's funny you should say that, Dennis, because we have a new leader in that regard. Yes, it is actually overtaking the 2001 Royal Rumble by a single point. So there you go.
Ooh.
Yeah, spicy stuff here. It's currently our best Rumble so far, the 1994 Rumble. So
nice.
Yeah, how about that?
And we'll have more to come as well.
Indeed, we will. We have several interesting choices that we will get to soon, I'm sure. But for now, lads, Katey, Phil, always a pleasure having you on. Hope you've enjoyed that Rumble. It's a lot better without the ads, isn't it? Like, all things considered. You miss the ads after a while, wouldn't you?
Jesus, no.
Yeah. So with that, lads, again, thanks very much. If you want to get in touch with Katey and Phil online, all their details are up on screen now. But for ourselves, by all means, subscribe for more of Watch Graps. We have tons of stuff in the pipeline, I can assure you, as of time of recording. So, guys, Foxy, Dennis, always a pleasure. And we'll see you next time on Watch Graps. So until then, see you then.